so I just wanted to make this really quick and short for my gays that are worried about the COVID vaccine. Alright, so if you have this app, or you have this app, sweetie, you don't have to worry about the vaccine. And if you ever use this to clean your bottom area, you don't have to worry about the vaccine. Don't even worry about it. And last but not least, if you know what these are, just pack it up. You don't gotta worry, sweetie. It'll be alright.
Yesterday I was, on the Black and Orange website handling my business, and the guy in the video looked really familiar. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. I clicked on his profile and realized that it was my first ever date I ever went on. It was him. I was shocked. I was speechless. So I showed my roommate and I was like, this is this guy I went on a date with and now he's doing this. And yeah, that happened. So then today, the tab is still open and I look at it, like not like that. I just look at it because it's already open. And I was like, wait, the other person in this video looks familiar too. And it's my childhood friend from my Christian theater company. Obviously not judging them, no judgment. I was just shocked that I knew the entire cast of this video.
You know what I hate about The Boys? And I'm talking about The Boys, not boys.
You'll never last a day in a COD lobby, bro. You'll never last a day in a COD lobby.
Bruh, you didn't even last an hour on Cold War after you found out there was a non-binary option. An entire week meltdown over a non-binary option. Also, the excessive use of the snowflake emoji. Like, how are you going to call people snowflakes after you doxed someone for dancing to Juice WRLD? Oh, and girls, make sure to go through the trouble of turning your console on for a 15-second TikTok video, or you might just get doxed as well. Oh, don't even get me started on the crybabies when they see a same-sex relationship.
Default settings, gang. Default setting, gang. Normal. Pronouns and bio suck. Like,
What the fuck, dude? Grow the fuck up. God, that is so cringy. It actually is so cringe because I used to be one of you and now I look back at those memories and go, that is so embarrassing. Like, did I really think that Baba Booey was funny? Blow this video up and I'll make an alt version.
I believe that infighting is perhaps one of the most dangerous things that we can do as a community, because while we're over here fighting and canceling each other out, our oppressors are remaining on top, and they rely on us being divided in order to stay in power. So stop giving them what they want.
What your favorite celebrity music icon says about your sex life. If your favorite is Taylor Swift, you say you're picky about who you sleep with, but really, you'll catch feelings for anyone who gives you attention. If you outwardly tell people that your favorite is Lorde, something happened. Please go to therapy. You're probably also bisexual and you're too good for men. You're a Rihanna stan, you're definitely dominant in bed. You probably have at least one socially unacceptable kink, and you know exactly what you like in bed, and you're gonna make sure that you get it. As you should, queen. If your favorite is Ariana Grande, you have a naturally flirtatious personality, but you're pretty selective about who you keep around long term. But you're also not good at picking men, and you hate all of them. Next here we have the Barbs. Nicki stans love to say they're a freak in the sheets, but in reality, most of them are pretty vanilla. I would also like to bring up the Nicki Minaj asexual mood board. I love this thing. But if your favorite is Megan Thee Stallion, you are a freak in the sheets, and everyone knows it.
I've been asked, how do girls have... So I just want to know, what do you guys say?
So it's come to my attention that a lot of people actually don't know how lesbians, do it. Because I actually get asked this question, a lot, so I figured I'd just come out and tell you guys. So we start by rounding up between 6 and 10 heterosexuals. We then bring them down to a cold, wet cellar with a humidity of precisely 70%. Then we have them sit crisscross applesauce in a circular formation. Then we sacrifice each one of their souls to Satan, one at a time in a row. And then we eat their remains as a reward for the charity work we've done. So, yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Yeah, I'm here to educate.
How are you today? You've reached the Help a Twink hotline. As usual, I just need to generate a quick security confirmation question to make sure you're in the right place. All right, please tell me a scenario in which you would throw hands at the club. Somebody dissed Art Pop? No, absolutely. I'm going to accept the answer because I would be right there behind you. No one touches that album. All right, what's the emergency, love? Okay, you're worried about what's in the coronavirus vaccine. You know what? We actually just got this brand new questionnaire for you. Oh my gosh, we just got it in. Okay, here, let me ask you. Number 1, have you ever taken pure ferment bowel supplements? Okay, did you know what was in them? No. Okay, put that down. What is your record of vodka sodas in one night? 14, 15? Okay. And have you ever accepted a few of them mysteriously? Okay, yes, Yeah, I don't even need to ask any more questions, baby. You don't need to worry what's in the vaccine. You got bigger problems. No, you're good. Get it.
Okay, I do think we as a society have to stop perpetuating the idea that lesbians hate men, but not for the reasons you think. Lesbians don't hate men, we're just completely indifferent to you, and to men that might feel like hatred, but we just exist in the same world, but we rarely have any crossover. And let's be real, nobody hates men more than bisexuals. Lesbian TikTok is just hey, look at my muscles, look at my snapback, it's all thirst traps. Have you ever seen a bisexual make a TikTok? They're always I'm bi, which means I'm attracted to all genders, I'm attracted to women, non-binary people, and I'm so sorry, I don't know what's happening to me. Bisexuals are always the ones saying that sexuality isn't a choice because if it was, they would not be attracted to men. You know that one TikTok sound that's a white man? No! That sound is exclusively populated by bisexuals.
And the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind when I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you, just the two of us.
Cock it. Sideways. Now say it aloud.
Burn your shit, bitch! Like that?
That's why I love you.
I love you too.
I want a boyfriend. Alcohol. I'm horny. I want to be
Am
a
I
stripper.
becoming an
Should
alcoholic?
I make an
Money.
OnlyFans? Boys in dresses.
Wait,
I'm
girls
horny
are
again.
cute.
I'm so alone.
I want sex.
Croissant.
Don't
Bad
need
beach.
no man.
Rich
I don't
stuff.
have
Tattoos.
friends.
No
Money.
manifest.
E-boy.
Anxiety.
Girl.
Weed.
Has anyone ever given you a compliment that was flattering, but also kind of made you feel bad about yourself? I'll start. The other day, me and my friend are hanging out and just kind of venting about all our life problems, whatever. Boys, working, living, this world, everything. And he says to me, when it comes to dating, I'm more worried about you. And I was like, oh, how come? To which he responds, because you're so cute, you're so funny, you have a good job, you have so many fun and unique talents, and you have a great personality. And I'm like, okay, are you confessing your love for me or something? Because I am flattered. To which he adds, you have all that going on, and you still can't get a boyfriend. And, well, shit.
We've heard of gunkles, gay uncles. They're dated, they're out, we've been there, we've done that, we've seen that, we've experienced that most that journey has to offer. Now, make way for me, your new favorite tranty. Fuck being good, I'm a bitch.
Listen, if you're not allowed to laugh at my jokes. I do it for the girls and the gays, that's it. So let's play a game called Are You? If you log on to Snapchat and pink news is the first story that shows up, you're a. If you ever took a selfie with this bear filter, you're a. And a bottom. Listen, if you have a teacher's phone number saved, you're a. And you're looking for a parental figure that you're not gonna find in a teacher, please delete that number.
It's getting weird.
If you listen to Lord, you're probably holding on to your teenage years because you're suppressed in the closet. Because you're gay.
Apparently, if you go through enough trauma in your life, you'll have enough content to go viral on TikTok.
That's literally every gay POC.
Yeah, not so. I'm gay, and I'm Indian, but I'm not famous.
So what you're saying is that
we need to get more trauma. Yes,
okay.
Yes. But how?
We can start lighting stuff on fire, even murder?
No. I don't think I'm ready for that yet. That's a bit much. Yeah. We need to date a white man.
Oh, vey. Yes, that's brilliant. Why didn't we think of that in the first place? God, perfect.
I can be a freak. I can be a freak. I can be a freak. I can be a freak.
start something new, like gender reveals for babies are old news. What I want is a gender reveal party for bisexuals on who they are dating next. Like everyone comes together, you get a cake and you're like, all right, I have a new partner. Guess who it is? Cut the cake and you're like, it's a girl. Everyone's screaming and they're like, oh my God, I thought it was a boy for a second, got really scared.
Cause that shit you poured in the kitchen, I should have fucked you up. But I let you walk away, and I let you come get yourself together. But bitch, I'ma let you know if you ever pour that shit on me again, that will be your last motherfucking day standing.
Ranking the Pixar movies based on how gay they are, Part 1. I don't like using the word trilogy because I don't think these movies have really earned that word, but all of the Cars movies don't even place. If I had to rank them, I would put the first one highest because Bonnie Hunt, underrated bad bitch and star of Life with Bonnie, plays her most significant role in that movie. Brave is next, and I know that it seems like it should rank higher because it's got like a strong female lead who's probably a lesbian, a ton of like hot Scottish men, and also bows and arrows, which are just gay. I don't really know how to describe it. But the fact that it turns the queen into a bear is honestly kind of homophobic because that's literally the opposite of what drag is. Next up is WALL-E. It's nice they made the robots fall in love, but they're also super heteronormative. Also, all of the humans are fat in this movie, and if Grindr's taught me anything, it's that gay people don't like that. Ranking Pixar movies based on how gay they are, Part 2. Next up is Bug's Life. A lot like WALL-E, it has the same issue of gendering things that aren't usually gendered. You know, it has a blue ant that loves a pink ant. That's pretty straight. I know that ants have queens, but as everybody except for RuPaul has taught us, queens can be any gender. Next, we have a tie between Finding Nemo and Finding Dory. It actually pains me to put these both so low, especially with the inclusion of out comedian, talk show host, and sociopath Ellen DeGeneres. But, you know, right where it succeeds, it also fails. With all of the queer women that they could have put in this movie, Wanda Sykes, Katie Lang, and Angelina Jolie, I think, they had to go with the one who ended up being a traitor. To go along with the Ellen issue, Finding Nemo also shows a healthy father-son relationship, which is something that gay men just can't relate to. Ranking Pixar movies based on how gay they are, Part 3. Honestly, I've never seen Coco, but it seems like it hits every nail when it comes to relating to the gays. Being friends with grandma, being judged for following your dreams, being a double minority, Hispanic and half dead, and wanting to talk to the deceased. Plus, it's named after the gayest character in Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, other than the Nose Lady. So superheroes are inherently gay, like a man in spandex who fights ugly people that's literally the bouncer at a gay bar. But the first Incredibles is better than the second for a few reasons. It has Edna Mode's Cape monologue, which is the piece that got me into my BFA program. And also they invented digital hair technology for this movie, which reminds me of Cats, which is also unfortunately very gay. Sadly, both of these movies fall in the middle of the pack for a pretty glaring oversight. Even though Pixar's employees are the pioneers of 3D animation, and this movie was the perfect opportunity to, they did not include bulges. Which is unfortunate because you know Mr. Incredible's pack and heat.
Guys, I want to hear your worst / most embarrassing hookup stories.
Baby, my friend just sent me this. I don't even know which story she's referring to for me to tell. The time my stupid ex thought that the B in BDSM stood for blood and stabbed me with an extension cord during the deed. That time I dislocated my knee during a hookup. That time I got kidnapped by my hookup. The time my grandparents walked in. The time in the middle of the hookup I realized I was hooking up with one of the Impractical Jokers. The time I had explosive diarrhea. The time my hookup's child walked in on us. The time someone used too much teeth and drew blood. That time in the college bathroom that someone walked in on us. That time my mom FaceTimed me and I accidentally picked up. The time I had a menage a trois in high school and my mom came home early from work. Like, I have so many of those stories, I could have a whole TikTok.
Caught in the act at a national park in Kenya, but this wasn't your average instance of mating. That's because both the lions were male. The head of Kenya's film censorship board, Ezekiel Mutua, called for the lions to be isolated. On November 2nd, he told the Nairobi News, quote, "These animals need counseling because probably they have been influenced by gays who have gone to the national parks and behaved badly."
Oh, wow. This Kenyan politician
thinks that these lions learned this from gay people. Like, this is either homophobia on another level, or gay people are incredible animal trainers. I can't even get my dog to sit, and they've got these lions 69ing, really? Or maybe he's just jealous, because I know I'm jealous. I mean, look at that guy, huh? Look at that guy. You ever been so satisfied you lost control of your tongue? You're like,
Okay, gay community, question. When we all meet the Christians in hell, because we know they're going to hell too, what's the plan? Like, are we swinging or are we walking away from the situation? Because if we're swinging, I do have a plan. So y'all already know, to get to hell, you have to take an Uber, and only so many people can fit in an Uber XL. I'm going to be riding with the lesbians, because why the fuck not? And I'm going to leave all of my detailed instruction to the ace community. The asexual people will be passing on all of my instruction. First step, the trans community, once we get to hell, will be surrounding us, being sentinels, because they are the most powerful. The lesbians will be using the gays as spears and boomerangs, so we can fight from a distance. Bisexuals and non-binary people will infiltrate the Christians and slowly take them out from the inside. Already? Rainbow on three, rainbow on three, 1, 2, 3, rainbow!
Hey, how can I torture you today? Thank you for calling hell. How's my favorite demon? Mr. JC! Hold on a sec, I gotta put you on speaker. So, how are things in hell? Oh, Mr. JC, you know this time of year is absolutely insane. Ooh, I bet. People are nuts this time of year. I don't know what it is about this time of year that brings out the worst in people, but if I have to check in one more entitled white woman who made a scene in a Target, I'm gonna lose it. Like, hello people, who's the reason for the season? Well, originally the pagan holiday Yule, not to mention the fact that I haven't even finished my election day workload, and I still haven't found an insert. Ooh, sounds stressful. So stressed. Well, if I know anything about Lucy, it's that he can help you work a couple kinks out. Mr. JC, I'm shocked at you. But here's hoping, honestly. Alright, doll, you know I'd love to keep chatting, but I have to go start expanding the chamber for Charlie Kirk's big head. Love you. Mwah.
State your name and title clearly for the record.
I'm Ananiah, and I'm the leader of the End Phallic Movement.
And, sir, do you understand why you're here today?
That I do. I'm here to confess to hurt feelings and stoked fears of fragile, toxic masculinity.
No, you are here because you amassed a violent following of pro-castration.
You mean the queers and queens? Thank you.
You employed these queers and queens to, and I quote, castrate them before they drain our societal potential. Aren't you a man yourself?
I did, and I am.
So you're okay with this type of behavior?
Of course I am. I started with myself, kind sir.
Oh my god, you what?
I'm completely smooth down there.
Here's your daily fucking reminder that dresses were originally made for men, so their pee-pees could hang loose. And pants were originally made for women, because women didn't have a pee-pee, didn't need to be compact. It was so much easier. They had pockets. Dresses used to come with tool belts for the fucking men. Are you stupid? Are you stupid? Are you stupid? Skirts are for men!
Also, if you beg to differ with me, I also want you to know the fact that tablecloths were invented because men kept getting horny on tables. I'm just saying.